Back. Look at that.
This is Shakeology.
For more vitamins, why would you want more fiber? For more vitamins and fiber, add fruits, veggies, nuts, or grains. Not and, or.
This is what your body's been craving.
They want you to use it with almond milk, rice milk, juice.
This is how you get results.
Have you ever smelled this? Look, I've never been a Beachbody coach. I'm appalled. It's just gonna make you sick, in my opinion. I kind of just want to open up. I'm just gonna open up and smell it. I don't know if y'all are smellers, but I am. I just need to prepare myself. Oh!
And in less than 10 years, Shakeology has sold over 25 million bags. That's over 750 million servings.
Oh my god.
And 3 glasses for every adult in America. That makes Shakeology one of the fastest growing, most popular health shakes on the market.
This does not smell good. Oh. Y'all smelled this before? What is that smell? Oh dear God. This does not smell like cafe or latte or anything.
And that's because Shakeology is formulated to help you get your daily dose of dense nutrition. And we're talking superfood nutrition.
Oh, I'm like gagging. I'm trying to tell you what it smells like, but I don't know. Consult with a healthcare professional before use if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, taking any medication, or if you have a medical condition. Keep out of reach of children.
And it all started with this guy.
And action. Oh my god, I hate vegetables.
You know what? We're just gonna smell them all. I'm sorry. It doesn't smell good though. It smells like very green. I've never tried Shakeology before.
I admit it. I ate like a second grader. I mean, seriously. And you can see it in my friggin' muffin top. And I was always tired. I mean, I run a health and fitness company, so I had to do something.
Vanilla smells the least offensive. But here's a question. Let's say you start a company called Beachbody, hypothetically, and you're doing a lot of business, selling a lot of programs. You're selling a lot of, you're doing a lot of business, and you say, hey, people who are using our programs, they want to eat healthy too. So we're going to make a protein shake. And this is the product you come up with.
But I didn't need some copycat lame diet protein shake. I needed a superfood health shake to make up for years of a terrible diet. So I decided, since nobody else made one I could really trust, we'd do it ourselves.
And you say, after you smell it, you double down and say, yep, that's what we're going with.
And we wouldn't cut corners either. We'd make something that actually made you feel good. The absolute best shake on the market, period.
I find it, and maybe Carl just doesn't like eating food, but just because you can drink something every day doesn't mean that it tastes good or that other people like it.
And that's when Carl asked world-renowned nutrition specialist Isabel Brousseau-Deichler to bring her expertise to the project.
Years ago, I was debilitated by an autoimmune disease. It got so bad that I could not even walk. So I began researching and testing hundreds of herbs, adaptogens, phytonutrients, pre and probiotics, and proteins to formulate myself back to health. After years of studying and testing hundreds of ingredients, one thing I know for sure, the potency and quality of each ingredient is what makes all the difference.
And
Do we think this is going to smell good or bad? I think it's going to smell bad. Oh my God.
that's when she teamed up with Darren O'Lean, the best ingredient hunter in the world, because he knew how and where to find the nutrient-rich ingredients that would pack Shakeology with potent nutrition, a must for any healthy lifestyle.
Did someone who made these, did they smell it before they produced it? That's what I want to know. Oh my God. That's cool. If you like it, that's awesome. I can't do, I'm a smell, like I will smell all of my food before I eat it. It's just something I've always done. I'm not trying to be dramatic. This, I cannot do the smell.
When we created Shakeology, we knew this had to be a whole new type of shake. So we traveled around the world, gathering some of the most potent, nutrient-rich, natural whole food ingredients and exotic superfoods on the planet. And we made sure they came from high-quality sources to raise the bar on potency and surpass the quality standards of a shake industry that was on autopilot. Because when we made Shakeology, we decided to create the absolute best.
It's like a green type of healthy sour. This is the peppermint. There's no peppermint smell in here. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I'm just a dramatic person, but this smell is incredibly bad.
It's important to remember when your body feels hungry, it wants nutrients, not only calories. But because of today's modern farming methods, the nutrients in the soil have been depleted. So we end up eating more and more calories, but we're still not getting properly nourished. Our bodies are literally craving the nutrition they need just to be well, let alone to thrive. So imagine giving your body the nourishment it truly needs.
Have y'all ever smelled your powders before? Does it smell better than, does it taste better than it smells?
That's what we try to give you in every glass of Shakeology, and that's why we care about the quality of every ingredient we put into this shake.
Holy crap. Did you know that these packets say that I need to drink this 30 minutes after it's best consumed within 30 minutes? Have y'all ever seen what happens after 30 minutes? What happens? Oh my God, it separates after 30 minutes. It curdles?
What's quality? How about over 1,900 tests conducted on every batch of raw materials and finished product to make sure that the quality we expect is actually what you're drinking. And we've never found another shake that does that.
I'm like gagging thinking about it. They probably drink it fast so they don't have to taste it.
Not one. And this shake doesn't just give your body the nutrients it needs. It helps reduce cravings, helps provide healthy energy, and promotes healthy weight loss.
It's pudding like it separates. Oh my gosh. Blendology. Yes, also good point. Very good point. Why is it called Shakeology if you can't shake it?
But don't take our word for it. It's science. In an independent gold standard clinical trial, people who drank Shakeology a half an hour before a meal, when compared to a calorie-matched shake, reduced their hunger by 51%.
Wait. They tell you it's not a full meal either unless you add other ingredients. So you're buying this for so much money and then adding more stuff?
That's right. It reduced hunger between meals by half and reduced the desire to eat by 58%. That's how we know Shakeology helps curb your appetite.
I know some of y'all still like it. And please don't take my gagging as any kind of I don't know what's the right judgment on you liking it. I have a very low gag reflex or whatever it's called. Smells, I'm like getting twitchy thinking about it. And textures, no, it's a no for me.
And with better food choices combined with exercise, that's how you lose weight.
Shakeology has been a huge, huge key to transforming my life. I lost 96 pounds.
Y'all are so descriptive with your words. I love it, and I'm also disgusted at the same time. I'm even more scared after smelling all that. Maybe it'll taste fine. Maybe the smell is not indicative of the taste. How are people drinking this? I don't know. I'm drinking it with cow's milk tomorrow, and I'm going to drink it with water. And apparently I have to get a little blender because it apparently cannot be shaken.
You need to drink Shakeology. You need to.
And this isn't just about chocolate and vanilla. Shakeology has 10 delicious flavors to choose from.
I use the vegan tropical strawberry a lot. I love them all, but this is my absolute favorite.
You won't be live reacting if you try Shako first. Oh, scared. I'm not gonna like. I don't know if I'm gonna like drink a lot of it. I think I'm gonna like dip a spoon in and like take a tablespoon at a time because I have to try. There's more coming in the mail tomorrow, and there's Energize coming, and so I have to try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the ones that are coming in the mail and Energize.
Cafe Latte Shakeology, it tastes amazing. It's like a blended coffee drink, only way better for you.
Yes. Worst case scenario, I have the vegan. Apologies if I gross anyone out. I gross myself out. Yeah, I'm even more scared about tomorrow. I will see whoever can join on the live. And if you're part of the replay crew, I would much appreciate you and your support in the comments, even though it'll be after the fact.
This isn't just some shake. This is liquid health, defined by people who demand more and care more. And the people who care about how good nutrition makes them feel drink Shakeology.
There are shakes everywhere. I can walk into any health store and see shelves full of superfoods and elixirs and tonics, many of the same ingredients that you'll see in Shakeology, but there's nothing that puts it all together. And then to be able to maintain that quality over 500,000 servings a day, well, that's a whole different thing. And that's the difference between Shakeology and everything else I've seen on the market.
Lifestyle change can be as easy as one simple decision. Over 500,000 people make that decision every day. Shakeology, your daily dose of dense nutrition.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm still scared, and I re-scared myself watching that intro. Oh, well, to the OGs, Cheryl and Amy and Amber have actually been in Beachbody, and I am just a bandwagon jumper, ready to try this, and incredibly scared. I would say I'm alone and unafraid, but I have them, and I'm still afraid. So, I'm DeeCee. I'm an MLM dropout. I do stupid stuff on the internet, and I also like to talk about multi-level marketing companies and exploitation and apparently really bad products that made it to market. And I'm going to let Cheryl and Amy and Amber introduce themselves while I prepare to blend this up. And I'm really happy they're here, that they had me, that they welcomed me with open arms. And I'm just going to publicly apologize for tagging them at all hours of the night with Beachbody crap I find. So there you go.
I know.
Y'all take it over.
Okay. I need to mute someone. I'm hearing feedback. Is it me?
Does someone have a TV on or something?
That's better. Anyway. All right. Who's going first?
You, Amy.
All right. So my name's Amy, and I am a serial MLM drop out. I apparently have been in some that I didn't even realize were an MLM until like years later. And then I was like, oh, that makes sense. But Beachbody is by far the one that has impacted me the most, mentally, emotionally, physically, all of the things. And so that is the one that I speak out on the most right now because of the level of manipulation that happens in every aspect of your life. So yeah, so that's me.
Am I the one with the feedback? It is. My husband's watching TV in the background. Anyways, so I'm Cheryl Spears. I was with Beachbody for 8 years. The highest rank I ever made it was an Emerald Diamond. I mean, an Emerald Coach. And we know how that is accomplished. My husband was also a coach because he was my first coach. And we'll go into that later on. But anyways, yeah, I was a serial MLMer. Was in Lavelle, It Works, Modere, pretty much everything to chase a dream. But Beachbody was 100% the one that stayed consistent for 8 years. And I now, share with these ladies and call these wonderful top huns out for the lies and manipulation that they share every single day. So that's me. Your turn, Amber.
Hey everybody, it's me, Amber Nye. I was in Beachbody for 5 years. I am not a serial MLMer, as Beachbody was the only one that I was involved in, but I grew up around MLMs and my mom was in quite a few. So it was just kind of normalized to maybe, have a side hustle like that. But yeah, I was in Beachbody for 5 years. I ended up reaching diamond rank, and I was almost 2-star when it all fell out from under me. But I was pretty much the poster child for being the product of the product. I won $500 for my 21-day fix results. So if that tells you anything of how seriously I did the programs and really restricted myself. So now I just speak out against Beachbody and their toxic way of life through just from the top of the company all the way down, and how they prey on new moms, stay-at-home moms, anybody that has any sort of vulnerability in their life. Or they're just looking for something that they can help to contribute to their family financially. And so we call that out, and we talk about toxic diet culture and helping people to realize that you don't have to buy a shake or do this program and follow these little containers to be happy. And that an MLM is definitely not the answer for that. So
Agree. That's amazing. I'm so happy y'all are all here and that you're willing to watch this train wreck. I'm gonna put in I have the wheel of names up because I told y'all that I was going to spin it and see which one I'm gonna try first. I'm always gonna try the water one first and then the milk because I don't want to continually wash out my cup because my level of laziness, and I also don't want to bore the crap out of you guys. So let me go ahead and pop that up. Share screen. Okay. So I have 5 flavors, and then I'm also gonna try Energize at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and press click, and then we'll see which one I'm gonna try first. Oh man, this one smelled so bad.
I never tried this one because it came out after I left. So I'm interested to hear what you have to say about it because I never got to try this.
Yeah, it came out the same
I
year.
probably would have liked it because cookies and creamy, and I preferred to buy the vegan flavors anyway because
Okay.
they were like easier on my stomach. So
Oh, good. Yay. That's a good sign. I have all vegan flavors, so.
It's also Autumn's favorite. So,
Oh, man. Oh, no. So Amy and Cheryl and Amber, can you tell me what your favorite flavor was, that if you had a favorite flavor in
I did vegan chocolate. I did try all of them. I didn't mind the greenberry. I know that one, I didn't mind it, or tropical strawberry. Like really, because of the amount of things that you mix into them. But I tended to like the chocolate because I like Reese's, and so I would add in a whole lot of peanut butter, banana, and then I started purchasing like extracts. So I would put like caramel extract in with it, or whatever, so that it would taste okay. Then I could eat it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and really quickly before we start, this is all our own opinion based on the things that we've actually tried. We're not trying to disparage the company. It is just commentary.
In
our
my
experience, in my live experience. So that's it. Sorry, Amber, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I liked the tropical strawberry. And then when the cafe latte came out, I liked that because I would like put like coffee creamer in it.
Okay.
And like just like caramel coffee creamer. Like I was breaking all the rules, adding like a whole bunch of stuff that technically wasn't 21 Day Fix approved or Portion Fix approved to them, just to make them like better than they were. And there was like a certain way that I like made it, like blended it to like get the creamy consistency. Like I would add the powder in at the very end. Otherwise it would not like mix correctly if you just threw it in there with all the other ingredients, with your ice, spinach, whatever other fruit, etc. You're in. Yeah. So I added the powder in at the end, and that's how it took a lot of experimentation to figure out how to get it the right consistency.
Okay, I'm so scared.
I always drink the chocolate Shakeology because the only way that I could stand it was if you added peanut butter and a half a banana, not a whole banana, because you're not allowed a whole one, only a half per Autumn Calabrese. So I tried the other ones. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do the vegan flavor. I just couldn't. It's kind of like DeeCee. It all just smelled too bad. I couldn't do it.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
And Sky, you didn't miss much. She's going for her first taste now of cookies and creamy. I'm so excited.
It smells even worse with liquid in it. Ugh. I don't know what that smell is, but it's like a very like, it doesn't smell like cookies for sure. And I know I don't have a higher education of being a scientist, but I will tell you, if you work in food science and this is what you came up with, I'm still appalled, and I smelled this yesterday. Oh my God. Now this is the water, and I did put ice in it, and I put I put 4 ounces of water and 4 cubes of ice. So I'm not trying to be a jerk and not say like, oh, you're just not making it right. Normally a protein shake, you should just be able to dump it in water or dump it in milk, and it's good. It for a protein shake, that's what I understand. I've drank protein shakes since I was 13 years old. I've drank a lot of them. So I'm not ill-versed in this, but there's like an aftertaste. Well, that's gross. Maybe the milk tastes better. This does taste better than it smelled, but it tastes really bad. And it's very like not a creamy consistency. It's very chalky.
That's why you had to add a bunch of other stuff to it.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, this is the scam, and I say this loosely. Hypothetically, would it not be a scam to make something so incredibly expensive and then require people to buy more stuff to make it taste better? That's again,
because they're always like, oh, it's just $4 a day. You know, you can do that by cutting out your Starbucks. And it's like, okay, $4 for a scoop of a serving, and then I have to buy what, like $10 more, $20 more worth of fresh fruit and vegetables and whatever else to add to this to even make it bearable to consume.
Yeah, Starbucks doesn't treat me dirty like that either. Do I have to add bananas to my Starbucks drink? No, I do not. Do I have to add peanut butter to my Starbucks drink? I don't. So it's not an equal give up to get this. Are you kidding me?
And keep in mind, like when I first started, and Cheryl, I mean, like you guys too, it was like a meal replacement. It was like, well, you're only then going to be eating, 2 other meals. And so so it's your breakfast every morning or your lunch every morning. And so they would like, that's how you would justify the cost. But then when you actually break down the nutrients, they can't even call it a protein shake. They can't even call it a protein shake. So the fact that they had us all sold on this, like being a lunch, no.
Heck no. They're lying to you. If you're watching this and for some reason, for the luck of the draw, you're watching this before you get conned into buying this product, a coach telling you that this is incredible, I actually like eating, so just take it from me. This is not incredible. At least the cookie creamy stuff. We're about to try it with cow's milk, but again, defeats the purpose of it being vegan because it's inedible with water. I mean, I say that loosely because I just ate it like a chump on the internet, but still. So just for scientific purposes, I put a little bit less than 4 ounces of milk. I put 4 cubes of ice, and I put the powder on top. Same way I did the water one before. Oh my god.
Like the things you do for science. I mean,
YouTube science. I'm trying to be consistent, and I know, and again, you could be watching this and be like, she's an idiot, she already doesn't like it. I smelled them all yesterday, and I will smell any kind of food, even if it looks great, and I'm shocked that this went to market. I really am, and I'm not trying to be a jerk. I mean, I'm a little bit of a jerk, but I'm very surprised. And if you take a step back and say honestly, wow, if I'd smelled this, I would have said, yeah, let's sell it to people. And audaciously, let's sell it to people for $140. Come on.
Well, and look what Jen said. So it was her breakfast every weekday during her hour commute, and then she would stop at Starbucks and get a coffee cake and a venti caramel macchiato. Yeah. It's more valid than Monet science. Monat. I don't know how to say that. Monet. It's like they all have the same scientific board. Maybe that's part of the DSA. They have a group of quack scientists.
There's a list, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
And I've never tried it with milk. Have you guys tried it with milk? Like normal?
I never made it with regular milk. I made it with almond milk.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Because like the regular milk, it would make it too like frothy.
Oh yeah, it did get frothy.
Mm-hmm.
It did get frothy for sure. It does mask the smell a little bit, but I might have been getting used to it. I don't know. I feel like I need like a little lemon to smell between tastings at this point. Okay. It does smell a lot better than the water. It does not taste better. Oh my god. It's the texture, but it's mostly the taste.
I'm so sorry, DeeCee. I feel so bad for her.
Oh my god.
I mean, I did this to myself.
We just keep laughing, and I'm just like,
I would be so mad if I thought a coach was my friend. And I'm not trying to throw shade. And they said, this is incredible, get it. As someone who likes food as much as I do, I would be so hurt that if someone thought that, man,
they have a
30-day
trial. Yeah.
30-day money back.
Money back guarantee.
If you're
Well,
watching this and you're on day 28, sell it. Give it back. Give it back. Send them this link. I mean, I don't want to get sued, but still.
Send it back.
Keep in mind, so what would end up happening, I don't know if this ever happened to them, anytime that they would send it back, then you would get a charge back because you'd already been paid the commission on it. And so you may be like negative in your commission because you'd had returns.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
So then you're like, crap, now what am I supposed to do? Because they've already paid it, and it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess.
I bet it is. I mean, they're trying to get you to not have to take the money back on this. This is not good. Do not get the cookies and creamy. Now, the mixing it with the milk does mask the smell, but it doesn't mask the taste. And I would say the milk does taste better than the water, if I'm being fair. But how much better does a bad smelling turd smell than, like, I don't know, one that's dried out a little bit? You can't smell it as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the comparison level of, like, it's not that much better. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to spin this again. Hold on, let me add this in.
Do you have like a chaser in between?
I have a little cup of water.
You need to like take a shot of vodka to purely
Cleanse my palate and get drunk at the same time. That'd be perfect. I'd be you know what I mean? Like, really trust my review at the end when I can't even see straight.
DeeCee, did you see this? So for a lot of the upline, a lot of the big coaches, if you do not have Shakeology, they kick you out of their groups.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How is that compliant?
As we're going to find out later, I don't think people are worried about being compliant.
Nope.
Oh, it's already separating in my dump bowl, and it hasn't even been 5. What time is it now? 31. We're at 31:48, and the intro was it hasn't even been 10 minutes yet, and it's already separating in my bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you imagine how bad that bowl's gonna smell? Like by the time you put this in there?
Yeah, my dog is not even coming over here to sniff it, and he, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how bad it smells. Oh, geez. Okay. Let's spin the wheel of destruction. Okay. Hopefully we don't get. Oh, no. No, we're spinning again. Stop it.
I was going to say, do you have to drink it again?
No, I'm not. I ain't doing it. I'm not that fair.
Take it off the board. Take it off the board.
Oh, yeah, I need to take it off the board. You're right. Oh, okay. Peppermint mocha. I'm going to get a new cup this time.
Curious. I don't think I even heard much about this one I didn't even hear many of the coaches talking about this, about peppermint mocha.
We're about to find out why.
Oh, except for Tanya. Brittany's backup dancer liked it.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I think I have an expired one and a non-expired ones. Hold on. Nope, they're both not expired, so we're good. We're good.
Oh, Emma blended hers with iced coffee, with the peppermint mocha with the iced coffee.
Okay. This one smells worse than cookies and creamy. I will tell you that, and there's no peppermint smell. Now, let me just say this. Let's say you're a kid. Well, not that I would ever recommend a kid, but like, let's say you're like, okay, great, I'm expecting peppermint, and you smell that. I mean, false advertising for sure. And I say that loosely. I'm just making a joke, but it really doesn't smell good. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make a full thing of this because I have 3 packets and I don't have a scoop. And it's spilling all over my computer. So hold on. I need to put the liquid in first. My grandma upline used to say what? My grandma upline used to say created 2 groups, one for those with Shakeology and one for those who don't have it and barely interact with that second group since they aren't going all in. What?
Yeah, you don't want to focus on people that aren't actively buying from you. That's basically giving away free information. And you want to make sure, Ashley Molstead said it on her podcast one time. She said that if you round up how much she makes a year and divide it by hourly, her hourly rate is a certain amount. And she doesn't think that $160 $40 shake a month is too much to ask for somebody to join her groups in order to get her interaction.
Has she read her agreement with Beachbody and what it requires of the coaches when you have a direct sign up under you? Because I have.
They don't care.
Apparently.
Obviously, as we will find out later.
Oh,
because
geez.
Carl has literally said it on like the national wake up call and stuff. And even at Summit, you know, you sign up your spouse. He like just said it at Summit. So, I mean, they tell you to do it from the beginning, but they make it seem like it's not wrong. Like it's just like the natural thing to do when you're starting a business.
And the crazy thing is that part of their compliance as Beachbody is that you can't do that, but Carl's preaching it at Summit and he's the CEO. So who do you believe? Something you've never read? Because who really reads the compliance as a Beachbody coach, right? Or your CEO pumping you up at a Summit.
Oh man, does anyone have Daily Sunshine that they could send her? You think Shakeology's bad? Daily Sunshine?
What's Daily Sunshine?
It's the shake for kids.
Oh no.
What about the performance too? The performance Recover.
Okay,
I didn't like Recover at all. I couldn't drink it.
Did you do the vegan though?
No, they didn't have vegan Recover when.
So for me, I really did like the Recover.
I
like
really
the orange sickle. I could do that, but like the chocolate one, I was like.
Well, I really liked the chocolate one. That was one of my things I was sad about because I'm like, ooh, I don't know that it did anything for me, but at least it tasted better than the Shakeology.
Shakeology, I drank that more than Shakeology at the end. Yeah.
Oh, Bevy. I never got to try Bevy either.
Me either.
I did.
How was it? Is it like fizzy? Is it carbonated at all?
No, it tastes like, so the fruit flavor, the red one, I can't remember what the flavor is. I think berry or something, tastes like a mixture between like green tea and fruit punch shake, Energize. And then the lemon flavored, it actually did taste like lemon tea. That was me though, like for me. But I didn't drink it for very long. That was part of when I threw away all my stuff. I had two boxes that weren't even open yet.
Wow.
So yeah, and then I just threw it away.
Wow. Yeah, I found so many packets of Shakeology like when we were getting ready to move, like just stuffed in like a mason jar thing in my kitchen, like that I forgot they were even there. It's like, oh, we're just gonna go in the trash.
Oh, we better drink it before it separates.
This one, I will say, the smell improved significantly when I mixed it up, and this is with water. The smell is incredibly bad in powder form, but it smells more pepperminty now that I've added water. I'm not sure how that is supposed to happen, but I did mix a whole packet. I put about 6 ounces of water and a lot of ice in it, and it's still very loose, which is how I actually hate protein shakes. Now, I thought it was going to be good at the beginning, but there's an immediately bad aftertaste. And if you're talking about an aftertaste from the first drink that we drank, there's like a metal kind of like, oh, this aftertaste is incredibly bad.
Oh, don't throw up yet.
You're only
don't.
No.
Oh my God.
No,
Take
really,
a deep breath.
Like vodka to cleanse your palate.
I'm sorry, I'm so gross. I just can't help like ugh. This one is very I keep getting like an aftertaste every time I talk. This one smells deceptively better again in liquid form, and not even a second. It's like it hits your tongue and you're like, oh, interesting. And then you're like, hell no. It's so bad. The aftertaste on the peppermint mocha. Now, and it does make sense that people would mix it with coffee because I'm sure the coffee would mask whatever the hell's going on in this formulation, because again, as a marketer, I'm so mad that someone let Carl bring this to market. And again, I'm not trying to be mean to all the Beachbody coaches. I'm not trying to be mean to y'all. This doesn't taste very good. I don't.
Well, and I would say the interesting thing. So I did a video with Brittany Morgan about first thing, last thing. And she did food formulations and she did nutrition science. And she said, like, it really is not that difficult to make something taste good. Like, you can do it. You can do it. And she said, so the fact that these don't taste good, they just don't care.
Sorry, Dave. Yeah, again, and his wife, I'm guessing, isn't that Carl Deichler's wife who created this concoction?
Mm-hmm.
How long has this been out for? Since 2011? I don't know.
No, 2000 and I think 10.
Yeah, it's been a
12
long
years.
time.
12 years and it still tastes like this?
They just reformulated it not too long ago.
Because
They said
when I ordered Insanity off the infomercial, I got like a free sample of chocolate Shakeology, and it had like just come out around that same time. So that was like 2013.
Yeah,
So,
it came out in 2009.
Oh,
wow.
13 years.
Yeah. I don't know if Carl knows, because Carl apparently hates food.
Well, let's be real. He doesn't care.
No,
he doesn't make much money. Why spend the money to change it? Because the coaches will buy it.
Yeah. And they'll sell it.
And they will sell it.
All right, second packet.
Because it's actually the best way to get what is it? Residual income. Because you get it every month. So you get a
and they have like a Shakeology recipe book, DeeCee. So you can make like pancakes and brownies and like cupcakes and cookies and protein balls, and
which is interesting. I was told that if you bake with it, that it changes the formulation in some way and it's not as effective or something. But then I'm like, I remember telling people, though, if that's the only way that you can eat it, then do it. Like, make a mug cake, whatever, because you're just trying to get it. They're not bringing peppermint mocha back this year.
Why? I wonder why.
Shocker.
Surprise!
They need to get new scientists in their formulation lab or whatever. Get someone who likes food, because, you know what I'm saying?
I still have my Fixate cookbook. I should send that to you, and you could make some delicious recipes and try.
I would do that.
There was one recipe from the Fixate cookbook that I made all the time, and it was the salmon like muffin thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
There were a few of them that I was like, okay, I'm good with this. But some of them, it's like, wait, why would you put that in that? Why would you mix that?
DeeCee just looks like she just gets even more and more disgusted as we go on.
I still have the aftertaste, and I hate saying I know talking about aftertaste is gross. I don't know. I'm offended that Carl got this to market and he's conning so many coaches into buying it.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying like, oh, look how healthy it is. Well, sorry, my dog's behind me. Champy.
Squeaky toys.
Yep.
My dog gets the squeaky toy every time I'm on a Zoom call. Every time. It never fails.
Yep.
This one's creamier. It's about halfway up. I put the same amount. I put 1 packet of stuff in there and 6 ounces of milk and lots of ice. Probably double the amount of ice I put last time. And it looks thicker.
DeeCee would have made a perfect Beachbody coach. Perfect. She would have to help refrain from her gag reflex, but
yeah, I would have to have technical difficulties every time I took a sip. Like, oh no, my internet went out. I don't know what to tell you. Buy this drink. Like, is that gagging in the background? Like, no, I'm watching a TV show. I don't know what to tell you. The milk made it more I can't even get it out. The milk made the texture better in this one. I'm trying to be fair and also like overcome my gag reflex, but it's very hard. The smell, the weird thing is, this smells much better than the water, and it smells a million times better than the powder. But there, in the normal taste, lasts longer when you have the milk, but then there is the aftertaste, which is disgusting.
Yeah, I would do like at least 12 ounces of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Then with the ice, like I had to definitely put in a whole lot.
Okay, I might have to get an ice refill because I've seen like putting more ice in makes it better for sure.
Well, apparently someone told me that putting like frozen cauliflower in made it like really creamy, but I never put frozen cauliflower in.
I used to. That's why
Really?
it's really funny. Yeah, I used to put rice cauliflower in mine, and it made it creamier. It did.
Okay, wait, it needs to be creamier. I mean, the texture with the powder and water is unbearable. And then they were like, "Oh, you should make it creamier." Well, you should have formulated that and figured it out. So, if with people paying $140 a month, give me a break. You should have done it.
That's why I had to put like a whole bunch of stuff in mine and like figure out the best way to get it as creamy as possible, because I have like a thing with foods and textures and stuff. So it like
it's like a chalky, like you put it in your mouth, you think it's creamy, and then you try to swallow and it's chalky.
Mm-hmm.
So I know why people have to doctor this up, because this is disgusting. And don't take my word for it. Taste it yourself, but don't. But I mean, I'm trying to protect myself legally because I know I can't. Can you imagine being in, getting sued over this and my face for evidence, and they're having to watch it?
Okay, but if you had to go in front of a jury of your peers, I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, I think you'd be great.
Tried it or heard about it by now, so I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, and in voir dire, you're asking the jury. My question would be, do you like food? Yes or no? If you do, you're on the jury. If you don't, you're not on the jury.
You're out. You're out. Oh my gosh.
Okay. My bowl looks gross. I'll probably take a picture and put it on my Instagram later.
Ooh.
All right, now we got to spin. Now, the thing is, vanilla smelled the best out of all of the... And we've tried pretty bad flavors so far, so...
Watch, by the time she gets to vanilla will be last, and she'll be so sick by then.
The level of aftertaste in my mouth right now is so strong. Like, you think like, oh, it's aftertaste, it's gross, it doesn't get worse. It does get worse. After flavor 2 of Shakeology, it got significantly worse. And like, the water is not helping. I'm like,
yeah, if the jury tastes it, you're perfectly safe. You're not gonna.
Okay. All right, we gotta spin again. Add to stream. Okay.
Spin.
Close ad first.
The price is right.
Be a good flavor. Vanilla. Okay. Oh jeez. All right. Yay, vanilla. So far, the worst one I think has been cookies and creamy. I mean, even though the peppermint was insidious in that it smelled better in liquid form, the aftertaste was bad, but it wasn't as bad as the vanillas and creamy. So,
the wheel of death is what Harper said.
Right. Well, and it's crazy because I see so many of the coaches saying that cookies and creamy is their favorite.
Oh, that's bull. That must... Maybe they've been drinking it for so long they don't know what tastes good anymore. But
like, autumn.
Well, a lot of them have had, the vid, so They can't.
Oh, maybe they can't smell
They
anything.
can't really taste or smell anything.
Yeah.
There you go.
This one's vanilla. I didn't think when I smelled it yesterday, it wasn't as bad, but it smells like more sharp. It smells like sharp and metallic and I don't and have y'all read the ingredients on the back of these packets? There's a lot of fungus in it. You know what I mean? So I am not the target market for a health food company for sure. I know I'm not. It does not smell pleasant at all. It doesn't even smell like vanilla. And Amy's the smartest one because she got the little whatever the liquid syrupy things to make it taste good.
Oh yeah, the extracts and the extracts were expensive, but I was like, I got to do this. Like
I would put like pudding. I would put like pudding mixes in it.
Oh, that would be good. I should have done that.
Yeah,
give it a little extra sugar.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I literally have a Walmart shake that I use that tastes like vanilla ice cream when I put milk in it.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's like $20 for a whole big container. And I can't believe that I spent so much money on Shakeology and it tastes that bad.
Yeah, I like the Quest protein powders too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because I'm like, oh, this is kind of expensive. My husband's like, it's $45. How much did you use to spend? I'm like, a lot more than that.
Yeah. DeeCee trying to clean. I don't really think cleaning that is going to help. I mean,
I'm trying to, for the haters out there saying that I'm contaminating the actual good flavors.
Right.
So when y'all were in Beachbody and y'all tried this for the first time, what was the thought in your mind where you're like, okay, at least it's healthy. I know it's healthy. It's a decent, what did you say to yourself to overcome what this tastes like?
Add peanut butter and banana.
Okay.
Well, and my coach and like the group I was in was like, okay, here's how you're going to make your first shake. Like they had me make sure and doctor up the first shake. So they're like, okay, that's not bad. And then it was after that I was like, oh, I'm in a hurry. I'm just going to try and shake it. And it was like, whoa.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Apparently I like banana and peanut butter, not Shakeology.
Yeah. Because they do. I mean, a lot of the coaches do. They're like, this is your first recipe. This is how you should drink it. Mm-hmm. Or if somebody reaches out to you after they get their Shakeology and you forgot to tell them how to doctor it up, you then tell them, oh, well, here's a bunch of recipes. Pinterest has a bunch of recipes. Mm-hmm. Let's try it this way and see if it works. And I used to just think people weren't taking their health seriously if they didn't even try to figure out how to make it taste good. That's what we're taught, you know?
Well, that and like, it's like, you have to be a product of the product. So if we're trying to lose weight, then we need to drink this and show that it works. Mm-hmm. And, helping us to lose weight and to get these results for these programs that we want people to buy from us. So,
yeah. Because your results you will not get results if you don't drink Shakeology when you're doing the programs.
All right.
I accidentally messed up. I put the whole packet in, so this is just going to be a whole packet of vanilla, and it doesn't move because I put too little water and too much ice, so it's like pudding. So I'm sorry.
Is this just water? Is this one just water?
Just water. It's just water. And I will say, the smell is significantly better mixed with a liquid, and I don't know how they do that. I don't know if there's like magical little smelly molecules that are hidden, that are hiding behind the bad smell, and then they get activated. I don't know. It does smell like vanilla now. I think I'm like drinking the Kool-Aid at this point, though.
Mm-hmm. I can't highlight this comment, but that's a really good comment from Sarah.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm grossing people out. I'm sorry. I'm making myself gag listening to myself gag.
I'm so sorry, bro.
And there's like a buildup of aftertaste in my mouth.
I feel like we need to DoorDash you like some Mexican food or something.
Should do you want to take a break and should we like react to
Yes,
something?
you should, because I have to wash out my cups. So what I'm gonna do is I wouldn't recommend the vanilla either. I mean, maybe if you mixed it with some ice cream, but I feel like that would be offensive to all vanilla ice creams if you were doing that, because like one, and again, if you're a hater and you're saying, "Oh, she didn't even do it right. She didn't even try it with milk." I think my brain was cut off from the amount of gagging I'm doing from the oxygen it needed, because like I mixed up a whole packet with water. It does look creamy though. Well, it's already separating. It's already separating. What's it been, 2 minutes? Come on. Okay, I'm gonna wash this out. I'm gonna turn my camera off. Oh no, I need to set up the video. Hold on.
And the video, can I have access to pause it or anything?
That's a good question. That is a great question.
Can't you share? Can you click the share thing?
Yeah, can you click the share
from the screen?
Let me see if I can pull the.
If you can't, I totally can do it.
It's from a different computer. I have it on a different computer. I'm in my husband's office right
now. Here, let's see. Stop screen. Let me. I can do it. Share screen.
While you all get this set up, I'm gonna grab a bowl of jambalaya.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes, enjoy something delicious, because not happening over here. Okay, share. Got it.
All right. So I guess we can tell them what we're doing. So, like, the Beachbody world has been exploding, I think, over the last month. Would you say about a month, Amber? Like, things have just been getting like progressively crazier.
Yeah, probably.
Especially for one coach.
So. Yeah.
So the first thing that happened, so I mean, we'll just say Happy Healthy Haley. That is her Instagram name. She is extremely popular on TikTok and Instagram. So many followers. And Hannah Alonso, who is an insanely amazing content creator, reacted to a coach opportunity call that Haley did, and it was awful. And in my opinion, in my experience, and then Haley messaged Hannah and was awful. She was totally gaslighting her. She was talking about how she needed to like pray more and be Christian.
Yeah, she was proselytizing to her.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And if you go to Hannah's Instagram, he saved it in a highlight bubble, so you can read the messages. It's crazy.
She told her she was the reason that people unalive themselves.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, it was so bad.
It was so bad.
And so Hannah was like, do I share these? She shared them. And then Haley sent all of her team over to report Hannah's channel and to comment and all the things. So then that one was kind of dying down, and she was getting a little bit less comments on Reddit. And then she was live in one of her challenge groups or her bod groups or whatever. She was talking to her challengers about how like they just needed to get up and get off their butt and start working out and just do the program as they were supposed to.
Wow.
And she said, hold on. You could hear her baby in the background. He's 10 months old. You could hear him in the background, and you heard her say, hold on, I'm going to go be a bad mom. She then left range of the camera, and you could hear her smack him.
What?
I don't know if it was on the hand, if it was on the bum. And then she picked him up by both arms and like physically moved him over. He is 10 months old. 10 months. So then that kind of broke the internet for a hot minute. And she has disabled like all of her comments on all of her socials because it was so bad. She also lost, I don't even know how many sponsorships over this. So many.
So many.
And so then that happened. Well, then yesterday, a new video from Hannah came out. And of course, when Hannah exposed the first one, and I think this is happening to all of us, we start getting people sending us calls. Like they think we go out and search this stuff. We don't. People bring stuff to us. And someone
literally my inbox is full of people just stuff all day long. I can't keep up.
And we're not making that up. That's the crazy thing. When we were in Beachbody, we used to make that shit up.
Yeah.
I told my husband yesterday, I finally got through the primary messages. It's ridiculous.
It's
like
not.
These are all my filtered messages. All this is like the stuff I haven't even been able to get to yet.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
And so what happened is someone who was on Haley's team sent a call to Hannah.
Yep.
And it is Haley doing a power hour for leadership because it was a leader call that they were doing. And it was a power hour, which means we're all going to hop on and we're all going to work together. And so she had even a PowerPoint presentation and went slide by slide and told them how to manipulate in crazy ways. It was so bad. It was so bad. And she admitted on there, like she asks her own questions to herself in her Instagram. She makes up things like, oh, well, my husband and I are both eating chicken and I just found out that he doesn't like barbecue sauce. That is so weird. Do you guys prefer barbecue or ranch? And to put a thing out. So you make up a scenario and then you ask for opinions and then anybody that responds, you go after.
Wow. Okay? Oh my God.
About engagement too. So more gets more, more eyes on it.
Yep.
The one I thought was particularly awful is she said, I go into, because you have to add people every day. So you go into Instagram and you say like, oh, I'm going to be going to Nashville. And so you look up anyone who has tagged Nashville and then you are like, see who they are. You make sure and always hit the girls, not the guys. You hit the girls. And then you say like, oh my gosh, I'm going to Nashville next month. And you popped up in my For You page. And I thought, oh my gosh, I love that dress. So first, can I get a link to that dress? And then second, do you have any recommendations for me for really good restaurants you went to while you were there? And then you open it up. There's a link to Hannah's video. I mean,
we'll link it in the description when this is done too. So it's easy to find.
It is wild. So that started the day. Then I think it's on the video I sent. So I started with the things that we started discovering yesterday. And basically it's all around stacking. Okay. And I guess the easiest way to describe stacking is that you put someone under you in your downline that you are going to work their business and you basically are double dipping.
Oh, okay.
Most often, and it's going to be either a spouse, a parent, a sibling, somebody who's willing to give you their social security number so that you can work a business under them, because it does have tax implications. So it is against policies and procedures in every single MLM, and this is why Advocare got shut down.
Wow.
With the stacking. So the fascinating thing to me though is as we have been looking at this, even the last 24, 48 hours, everybody does it. I did it. I did it. Amber, did you do it?
Yeah. Because I mean, that's how I was almost to Star Diamond, is I almost had Jake's account to Diamond. And one of my other girls on my other leg who was actually working the business, she was almost to Diamond. So
wow.
you know.
Yeah, and it's the things like Cheryl signing up her dogs. And now where you can sign up preferred customers, you can, I mean, it really, to me, opened it up for even more manipulation. Because when you had discount coaches, you still had to have them sign up with their social security number. I mean, it's crazy. And I think most of us did not know. One, Cheryl, do you want to talk about your stacking thing and what happened to your upline? Because someone's asking, they're wondering what will happen to her after exposing her.
So I'm not 100% sure what happened to Lori, but what I do know is that she did get in trouble for stacking, and she did lose her elite rank. And that's why she didn't walk across the stage this year. Which one of the big things is that she bragged about how she had been elite 9 times. And I think this would have been her 10th year being elite, but she got in trouble for stacking. What I do know about that is that it was a former coach of hers that left the team and told on her. It was not me, but we were taught about stacking. One of the reasons that, I mean, we were told to go to giftcard.com and buy gift cards, Visa gift cards from there, and get the gift card for a little bit more than what a challenge pack or a total solutions pack or whatever it's called now cost, and sign up your dogs to keep your rank or your PV, or, you know, in order, this time it was for me to keep my Success Club 5 so that I was a success starter when I first started with her, and I could be part of the, I think it was the running program or something like that, test group. And I signed up both dogs, Max and Maya. And then also, my husband had been signed up, and a fake sister-in-law had been signed up. I mean, I did it 8 years. It was tons of time. Like, the first coach I always signed up was my husband, because no matter who my coach was, that was a Beachbody thing. That's what you did.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. Dave, the nice part is, even when Cheryl left her MLM, her dogs still love her. They stayed with her. No one else did, but her dogs.
They didn't leave me. Yeah, I don't have any friends from the MLM anymore, but I did find other teammates that were there. So, but we didn't even know each other. No, they're not real. They're conditional. Okay. Dave.
Yeah.
So do you have the video queued up? Because we can look and see. Oh, I wonder if you may have to do it.
Yeah. When you have, do you see the? That's fine. I'll play it, and then I will just run really quickly and rinse these out.
Okay.
And I'll just be able to play and pause. So just tell me when to pause it, and I will do that.
Okay. So you can't see full screen on it. But she tells her, I mean, you don't even have to see the full screen. There you go.
I was like,
right here, you'll see I signed you up under my sister's name, Brooke Hartman. That's not a mistake. I run her account for her. You'll still be coached by me. Let me know when you complete the enrollment and add me on Facebook so we can get started.
Wow.
Okay. So, like, she's saying the quiet part out loud. And the other thing is, and I think that there's another slide that does it, that talks about it too, is when you sign someone up to be a discount coach, they still are going to have to pay the $15.95 fee every month for the coaching fee. And she mentions that nowhere in there. She just says that they get 25% off all products and VIP access. She doesn't tell me about the fee.
It's deceptive. It's absolutely deceptive. And again, if you're watching this and if you're in Beachbody, we have kind of specific things that we are particular about: deceptive recruiting practices, deceptive business practices, lying to get someone to sign up seem to be pretty big issues. They're at least big issues for us. And if they're not big issues for you, maybe it's time to like reevaluate some things. But again, these people are breaking the rules. They're breaking the rules. And that's, again, I think as Amy's going to tell you, Brooke got yeeted from
Yeah,
her
bro.
life.
Well, I think we've had the email from compliance in here. And Carly, I'll answer that question in just a minute. The weak and strong leg. So, okay, here's the other one. She signed her up. This one, she didn't sign her up under her sister, but it's another I'm going to save you money coaching account that actually charges you $15 a month. Again, didn't put that out. Okay. So now next, let's see.
This one?
Okay, so this kind of shows you just the requirements to be a diamond, and you can see how this works because Haley had to have her husband under her as an emerald coach, which is the green dot, and then she could recruit 2 more coaches under him and make him emerald. Then she has her sister, and then the unsuspecting customer over there, and then she made her sister an emerald, and that made her a diamond.
Wow.
Okay, so
not anymore.
Not anymore, right? Okay, so now we're going to see, I think the next one's compliance.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so this was yesterday from Beachbody Compliance. They've seen it. They've taken disciplinary action, including having their sister's account terminated. And they said, please let us know if there are any other violations. And all I can say is they have been busy today. So let's look. We've got a few more.
Okay, hopefully we're playing. Yep.
Okay, so this one is Melanie Mitro. Melanie was the top coach for 4 years. And then this last year, she didn't even hit elite status. She really had kind of stopped working the business and was just riding the train.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's interesting because this person says, how do you set up or manage an account under my mom's name? Do I use her social? How do taxes work? All of that. She says you would walk through your mom. So you just are going to walk her through, and you need to put her banking information in there as well. Have her do all of these things, but never once saying you cannot manage your mom's account.
Yeah.
She never tells her not to do that.
It's wild.
Here we go. This one, Jamie Glassman, this is another one that was sent. Like, hey, let's get you started as a discount coach. This one, we'll give her some credit for giving the fee. But at the very last one, I added you under my mom's account. So if it asks, just say you want Sherry to be your coach. It will still be me, but that is for business reasons.
Hey, Jen.
Hi.
Hey, welcome. Okay, so
79 in my house right now. I'm so excited.
That's amazing. I love AC.
Well, okay, so someone mentioned this over here, which Haley's acting like nothing happened. Yeah, I did a reel last night where she was talking about how she had the worst day. Her husband got his golf day wrong. He was supposed to actually golf today, and he went, and it was a big mistake, and then he can't golf today. So that's why he had a bad day. And then she had a bad day because she went to go get her massage at 1:30, and she had written the wrong time down. And her dog had a vet appointment at 3, and she had the massage at 3. But since she'd already canceled their massage twice, she couldn't cancel that. So she canceled the poor dog's vet appointment so that she could have her massage. So they'll make sure that the puppy's taken care of at some point. But
oh my God, that makes me so mad. Your floof literally has no ability to take care of itself in terms of being able to go to the freaking vet. And if you make so much money, why didn't you just pay your massage therapist and skip the appointment? That's what I want to know, because that would have been the right thing to do, in my opinion.
Well, and her puppy's been suffering from allergies, and they're pretty sure it's allergies. He's a pug, and they have a lot of medical needs.
Yeah. And she's like, I just hope for the best. Hope it can fit, hope it can wait, because I obviously got to get a massage. That seems so, and again, I'm picking a little bit because I'm so mad, because dogs and animals are just like, I don't know. And then you took the responsibility of caring for it when you either adopted or bought or whatever. And then now it's like, hope for the best. No. You are the best. You need to make the right decisions and make the sacrifices, take care of your flute.
Right. That's not what, and she already had someone to watch her child, so anyway, that's all.
She could have gone.
Yeah. Okay, so now I don't know are we going to get into, there's 2 videos.
Okay.
So we can watch, here's another one. Okay, Amy Silverman. This may be the last one. Amy Silverman is another coach who has been high up and has been there forever. So she's now as Amy Mashburn, I believe, on Instagram.
Yep.
And again, if you look, let's see, where is hers? When you're checking out, you'll see that my mom, Lynn, is listed as your coach, but nothing changes on your end since I'm still your coach. It's just to keep me organized, but I wanted to give you a heads up.
What a little liar. Are you kidding me? It's just keeping organized. No, here's the correct terminology. I have stacked you for my personal financial benefit, and it does nothing for you, but you will still be able to have me as your coach. But you're going to be down there illegally, even though this breaks all the rules that I agreed to when I signed up as an independent contractor with Beachbody. That's what that should have said.
Yep.
I used to put people underneath my husband. And I would tell him, you're going to see Anthony as your coach, but I'm really your coach. I had no idea that was wrong because, like, I didn't read through the terms and conditions.
And what is coming up next will show why. Okay, so there's 2 videos. The first one is like, okay, go ahead and pause it. It's not too far. I think this one's about 6 minutes, and then we can drink more Shakeology before the next one if you're recovered enough. But this is the video. So when all of this started happening yesterday, I was like, okay, I did this. I know I did this. We all did this. How did I learn how to do this? And this is the video that I watched when I started on how to do this. So this is Micah Folsom, and I would say she is definitely one of the top coaches in that she is superstar 2 or 3, something like that. She's big. She has a ton of people in her downline. And this is the video that taught me how to stack.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey guys, it's Micah Folsom, and you get me in all my glory today because I was planning on.
Can y'all hear that sound? Okay.
Just doing a screen share video, but then plans changed, and so now you get me up close and personal. Okay, today for the training, we are going over this week volume and compensation plan, how to maximize it, how to understand it. It's like so much stuff, but it's so much fun. And to me, it's like a board game, strategizing and understanding how to build and how to grow and how to maximize the compensation plan will make such a difference as you're growing your business. So today specifically, I'm going to talk about how to maximize and strategize growing a spouse account. So this can be a spouse account, this can be a mom, this can be anyone really, but I'm going to specifically talk about a spouse because so many times we have coaches sign up and we say it's smart to sign up your spouse, get them signed up at the top of your downline so they can benefit, but they have no clue why or no clue how it benefits, or it's overwhelming because then they're like, well, my husband doesn't even want to do anything with the business, but that's totally okay.
So don't sign them up. That's okay. I'm not gonna pause a million times. I'm literally so spicy and I feel so sick from those Shakeology. So it's the literal worst combination of all time. Also, people breaking the rules for financial gain makes me feel some kind of way. And I think I'm also like twitching from the drinks. All right.
My husband has not done a single thing with the business except for work out with me and be a big super fan and supporter. But business wise, he doesn't do any selling. He doesn't do any posting. He doesn't do anything in that regards. But we benefit hardcore from having him at the top of one of my downlines.
No kidding.
I'm going to share with you just kind of how I did it and how my business is set up. And then you just need to understand that every single person's business is going to be a little bit different. Obviously, we all have a right and a left leg. We're all set up with a binary system. Some of us have a strong leg, some of us don't. I personally was put on a dead leg, so I've had no help whatsoever from anyone above me.
Can y'all explain to people who maybe are watching this and are not well versed in the Beachbody, what does a dead leg mean?
So I was on a dead leg, which basically means you have a strong leg and a weak leg. And the next video will explain it. I cut Micah's off a little bit. So when she gets into the like, oh, we're going to go into the back office and look at genealogy, I cut that part out because we're going to watch the next one. And she goes into it a bit more. But your upline has a strong leg and a weak leg. And if your upline is placing coaches on their strong leg and you're on their strong leg, they will be placed under you and you get their volume. So you're getting help building your strong leg, and then you have to build your weak leg. Because it's a cycle bonus, and a cycle bonus, you have to have 200 points on one leg and 100 on the other. And then you get either $14 if you're an emerald, 16 if you're ruby, 18 if you're diamond, and you do that for every time you cycle.
Oh, wow.
And that's where the money is. That's where the money is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ever. So I've built both my right and my left legs. And when I placed my husband's on my right leg. When I placed my husband on my right leg, that was essentially going to be my weak leg because I had been placing more people on my left leg at that time. Down the road, when I then opened up my second business center underneath my right leg, I'll explain this in a second when I show you my back office. It then flopped to my strong leg. So that's now my strong leg, and my other leg is my weak leg. So it doesn't matter. You'll hear people talk about strong and weak, and it's going to vary. You're going to have, everyone has a strong and weak leg just based off of a bigger volume than the other one. It doesn't right or left, strong, weak. They're kind of interchangeable depending on your specific business center. So first of all, ideally, I think, and I'm just giving you my Micah Folsom 101 team building strategy, my top tips and what I've learned in the past almost 2 years. And you can take what you like, take what you don't like, build how you want. It's your business, but I'm going to teach you what I know and what I've learned. Okay, so it is going to be very beneficial to sponsor your spouse on your weak leg. So if you sign up and you find out, you always want to find out if you have a strong leg. If you are on an outside leg of your downline and you have a business building coach or business building coaches above you, you will see spillover coaches fall below you in your downline. So if you go to your graphical genealogy and you see any coaches placed in your downline, whether it's on your left or on your right, whichever leg you have coaches on, that is your strong leg, because those, if you haven't placed them there, those coaches have spilt over from the coaches above you. So that's beneficial to you because once you're emerald, you're benefiting from that volume, whether they're your personally sponsored coaches or not. So that would be your strong leg. You would want to place your spouse on your weak leg. Now, why do you want to do this? This is going to be beneficial down the road because you are a girl boss or you are a dude boss, and you are going to be consistently building your team. Once you're consistently building your team, you're going to be consistently building your spouse's team. That's as if you can open up a second business center on day one of your business. That is just your second business center. And that's how I've treated JD's business center from day one. I wasn't building his as actively as mine, but income-wise, it's going to the same bank account. So I didn't care if it had his name on it or if it had my name on it. I treated his business center just like mine. I treated his coaches just like mine. They're mine. When I tell him to go sign up from his website, I just explain, I'm having you sign up for my husband's. I work his account.
Is she still in Beachbody? This girl? She's never gotten in trouble for it?
No, she's one of like the OG coaches too. So,
and she's like the tippity top, and she's Josh Coates's like BFF.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I can say right now that, okay, Carly's saying, I know it was sent to compliance today. I don't know if it has been sent anytime before that. And this is up on her YouTube that anybody can access. I didn't have to have a link to that.
Wow.
It's just on her normal YouTube. And now for anyone that may say like, it's an old video. You're right. It is an old video because this is how she started her business. And like, it doesn't matter if this is a 6-year-old video. This is what she did to start her business. You don't change it. Like, it is what it is. And then someone else asked another question.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Right. Someone asked that, okay, so I had said in on weak versus strong. In a different video, I said my upline was upset with herself that she put me on her weak leg. The reason it wasn't just a happy accident is in your strong leg, you have to have 200 PV for every 100 in your weak leg. And so I was able to easily do her 200 to get her strong leg. And so she wasn't cycling as much as she could have had I been over on her other leg. Okay. And so that's why, but I mean, let's be real. My coach she never retained her diamond. So she never got the $18 one. She was always at the $14. This is how people are trained. Because I wasn't on Micah's downline. I was on someone else's. And this is the video that I was sent.
Wow.
On how to.
So shady.
Yeah.
And does Beachbody actually care about getting it removed? They would have gotten it removed if they want to. I mean, they're emailing people who aren't even coaches anymore saying you need to go remove that. So they have the ability to contact people with non-compliant stuff. They're refusing, it seems, from an outside perspective of someone who's like just very upset by all the crap that's going on, that they are not going after the people who are making them a lot of money.
Do you want to hear what compliance had to say about her today?
Sure do. You know, I love a good compliance email.
Thank you for the additional information. We'll further review and we'll address any issues of non-compliance.
What a crapshoot. Are you kidding me?
No, that was it.
So this is the thing that I've learned is that if compliance wants to come after you, like I explained this to somebody in my DMs yesterday, one of the reasons that they probably went after Haley and they probably canceled her sister's account is because Haley has been a shit show for the past couple weeks, right? She's brought a lot of heat to the whole entire company. There's a lot of heat on Haley or Happy Healthy Haley. So therefore, this is like another thing. And that's why they're making an example out of her. They're not going to address people that are not causing them issues or bad press, I guess.
What about Autumn though?
Yeah, they don't care because Autumn makes the money.
Well,
more money than what Haley does.
And I think it's kind of like again, Beachbody's weird because you've got the super trainers who are part of your like celebrity status, and then you have these coaches. And most people have no idea the coach side. They just see these super trainers. And so they're like, oh, well, people are focused over here, so I don't need to worry about over here, which I think is why we do this, because we're like, no. You're not watching them. They need to be watched because none of them are like, they're not following your rules. And yeah, someone asked if this is Micah Folsom. Yes, it is. Let's see. I think, there's a little bit more of her, and then you'll be able to tell when it changes to someone else.
Cool.
Easy as that. So simple. So I'm going to do a screen share really quick and show you the back office just so you can kind of understand this a little bit more. Let me see. Okay, here it is.
Okay, this is the next video. Are you ready to take your life?
Yeah, this is this is the next video. So I mean, I think this, are you ready to take your life? That seems a fairly appropriate place to try some more
Shakeology. The perfect intro.
Now there is more pieces to the video because I just saw Amber's face.
Okay.
It's not just like, are you going to take your life?
I hope there's more to the video just from a like I don't know. I just don't feel like anybody. That's fine. That's fine. It's just like such a thing that's like this would never get out. Like no copywriter from a business or no marketing person would let this get out. Like let these words live on a page together because of situations like this where we've paused it. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. Jeez. It's just okay. All right. Okay. We gotta spend. I only have 2 flavors left. Chat, you're just gonna have to let me know what I should try. We have cafe latte and chocolate, and I'm taking direction from the chat because I already have a screen share going.
Cafe latte.
I wish I could do a poll, but I don't think I have enough followers to do a poll.
Okay, Lynn's comment is cracking me up. I'm basically an almost 40-year-old sassy toddler right now, but I'm more confused than a fart in a wicker chair.
Lynn's the best. Chocolate cafe latte. So 1, 2, lots of chocolate, lots of cafe latte.
There's more latte. 1, 2,
latte. Okay.
3.
I'll mix both. Oh,
4.
I can't. I'm like, ugh. Okay, I'll do cafe latte.
Yeah, there's like 4 and I think 5 cafe lattes.
All right, I'm only gonna pour half in, so I'm gonna do it on the up and up, and I'm not gonna trick anybody. Okay.
No chocolate, just 1, but you've already mixed it.
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate. Is it chocolate?
It won. Chocolate just
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do chocolate first then.
I would say though, the one that said they were so confused, the compensation structures are confusing on purpose.
Yeah.
They're confusing on
financially. It financially benefits the company. While you can make a lot of money, obviously, by being a coach, but it also benefits the company because all these coaches are actually buying the product at kind of a retail. So the company makes money every time a coach buys volume from the company, and they make more money when a customer buys from them. And then in this structure, they keep the people bringing a lot of customers coming in well paid, but again, the company wins. I think that's across the board, multi-level marketing, the company wins every time.
Well, and when they convince you to get people in as a coach or a preferred customer, you aren't getting the commission off of their Shakeology. You're just getting the volume points. So in my opinion, they're saving a lot of money that way too, because if you only are getting, $14 every time you cycle 200 and 100, you're not really making the same amount that you would if you had just been paid the commission on the Shakeology. If you were concerned about retail and not recruiting, of course.
Sorry. I unmuted too fast. So this is chocolate. This is water. And I still have milk for the other half. The chocolate smells better again in liquid form. It didn't smell horrible yesterday, but it smells better as a liquid. Oh, it's all clumpy at the bottom. I put it in the wrong. Oh well. Oh my god. I took a bigger sip because I thought it was safer because of the smell, and it didn't. Sorry, I need to let Jen back in. Sorry, Jen. Oh.
It's so good. I had to take my kid to karate.
Oh my gosh.
Grainy? I remember sharing the chocolate and pretending to It tastes just like a Reese's peanut butter cup, and to have it for dessert at night instead of an actual Reese's peanut butter cup.
And that is too cruel. That is cruel on so
I wasn't
many
the only one doing it.
I know you're not the only one. All y'all coaches telling me and your unsuspecting customers that this tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup if you put peanut butter in it.
And it's your superfood shake, all that you need nutritionally in a day.
Yeah, it's like 7 salads and 1 drink.
Oh,
7 trips to the salad bar.
Yeah, 7 trips to the bathroom. What the heck? This is like a salad doesn't taste like this, Carl. Salads can be delicious. This is not delicious.
I don't eat vegetables. Who was that said that? Christina Delgado. I don't eat one vegetable. I don't eat one vegetable.
She does now, though, because, you know.
This is like the aftertaste is incredible. Like, it's like sour and.
Is this the water one?
This is the water one. It tastes green. Like, it tastes like you can like taste the vegetables in here. It doesn't taste like chocolate.
Earthy.
I mean, I guess
it tastes earthy.
Yeah, it does taste earthy.
Is it
in the
the
worst way
vegan or
possible.
regular?
Is that
What?
vegan?
Are you drinking the vegan?
Yeah, I sure am.
Yeah.
I think I am.
Chalky and earthy. Yeah, that's a good thing. So I wanted to give you guys an update. I got a response from compliance about Allie Upham and her, because I told y'all I was not letting this one go, because she uses her education to promote that she can help people rehab their core and diastasis recti. No. We spoke at length earlier this week and reviewed the concerns raised about her stories related to her diastatic recti diagnosis and the details she shares about her own recovery. It's important to note that Allie is not a fitness layperson. Yes, she is, because she is not currently certified, but has been in the fitness industry for many years and also has educational credentials related to exercise science and physical fitness. But again, it is not current.
Yeah.
Not current. She got her degree 15 years ago. Things have changed.
Yeah.
Things have changed. I have asked her for specific changes for certain posts and given her some additional context for anything she shares moving forward.
Well,
So I sent specific posts, and those are all getting changed.
Well, speaking of Allie Upham, someone just messaged me today and said that they had voice memos of Allie saying that she would be placing her under her sister's account, but that she would still be her coach. So I'm waiting for those.
Yes.
You want to talk about stacking? We're just going to take them all down at once.
I think that's the craziest thing is all of us have had so many people in our DMs all day saying, wait, we couldn't do that? I was taught to do that. I didn't know that was wrong. And I think that's the worst thing is that none of us realized how rough we were doing. Like, we didn't realize how much we were manipulating the system. But the people at the top have to know. They have to know.
Yeah.
Because and so the fact that we are getting it on like so many of the top coaches in 24 hours is nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never even been in Beachbody, and I'm getting messages from people saying like, "Here's a screenshot. Here's a screenshot," and I was like, "This is rampant." And I haven't been. The only reason I got into Beachbody because I wanted some tea, and y'all were like, "We'll tell you," and I was like, "Great!" And now I'm trying Shakeology on live. So
it's a happy little accident that keeps paying off for us. At least.
I'm a very good return on investment. You know what I mean? Get good facial expressions. You can gag with me on live. It's just this is milk and chocolate, and the aftertaste is just still there.
As far as the coaches being banned if they're caught, I don't know what they're going to do, because like the one with Haley, they said that they deleted her sister's account, and then that Haley had appropriate disciplinary action, which we don't know what that is, right? But the thing that kills me, DeeCee, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh my gosh.
If you have kids who have a very, I guess it's a very easy gag reflex or taste, it's a thing. As an adult, bad taste, it is hard to overcome. So please just have some empathy for your kids. If I know it is a struggle to be eating dinner and they're like, I don't like the texture, I don't like the taste. Well, it's when you feel like you're gonna puke. Ugh, don't give them Shakeology. Hey, also,
I used to give my
if y'all have
Shakeology.
if y'all have the kid version, send it to me. Send me a DM. I'll try something. I'll try anything.
I used to have my kids drink Shakeology, then I would use that for content.
Oh yeah. Did you all see the
Before Daily Sunshine came out?
The message from Jennifer Ball's Witch House.
Okay, so as far as Haley being suspended, the letter says that they've taken disciplinary action, including having her sister's account terminated. Thank you for letting us know about this, and any future violation like this, where there is a manipulation of our compensation plan, will result in a suspension or account termination. So they're leaving it open. But the interesting thing, though,
keep sending stuff.
The interesting thing to me, though, is so they kind of have set the precedent now that they terminated the account of the person who you were stacking under. And so are they going to do the same thing to Micah Folsom, who has had her husband underneath her for
years
and years? The income potential, like the amount of income that would be impacted from them is huge. Or Lindsay Matway, who we're going to watch in just a second.
Okay, I'm gonna get some more ice because I can't drink this without it being really cold. So I'll be right back in like 30 seconds. Or not.
Her face. I mean, I think that's the craziest thing to me is compliance has to have known. Beachbody knows that this is happening. Because some of these hunts have their husband walk across stage as like a 1-star diamond, and the husband doesn't even know how to get into the back office.
I'm actually going to send you all a screenshot right now from Christina Delgado's stories today. Danny's on there. I'm going to send you 3 because I can't remember which one it is. Oh, wait, there it is. But there's no income disclosure on this. And it says it's all her Success Club rock stars for July, and she put Danny in there, who hit Success Club 10.
Well, that's like wasn't it like Angie Belmar who was like on her stories talking about her husband and like, oh, what's your favorite? She was like, what's your favorite program? They want to know what your favorite program is, and he's like looking like,
I don't know,
P90X. Yeah. Really, that's your favorite when there's been how many that have come out since then?
Yeah.
Like he was like a deer in headlights. And he was like, he doesn't really do any of the like back office stuff. But
so Christina has 138 Success Club points this month. 130.
For August or for July? Was that how July ended?
July. Danny had 7.
Of course, she's just probably trying to maintain his rank.
Mm-hmm. Monica had 106.
The amount of holy cow!
Again, it says Queen.
I'm like, they cannot be getting that many new people a month. I was like, there's no way they can be getting that many new people.
I mean,
I think they have people canceling and then buying another pack to start lift more.
Of course,
because I know they used to tell us to do that. Have them cancel, and then just have them as a coach, especially with customers. If it was just a customer, have them cancel and then have them rejoin.
Yeah.
And buy another pack.
Okay, wait,
of course. Under a different email.
DeeCee, are you okay?
This smell is so much worse than the powder. This is the cafe latte. And I can imagine if you mix it with coffee, it might mask it, but it smells like
That's the one I would drink, and I would use it with coffee.
Yeah.
And caramel.
Okay, yeah, I could see how coffee would mask it, but it smells very bad with water. And I like coffee.
Coffee creamer. Yeah, almond milk. Coffee creamer.
Unsweetened vanilla almond milk caramel extract.
Mm-hmm.
Half a banana.
Okay. Yeah, those bananas are
half banana. Half. Only half.
Not a whole one.
Just half.
This did not mix up well. It's very chunky.
And which one's this one?
Cafe latte.
Cafe.
I'm like, gagging as I'm smelling it.
Hold your nose. Hold your nose.
Oh my God.
Oh, I feel so bad for her.
And you guys, she considers us her friends.
No.
Carly, don't make her make Shakeology thing.
We didn't send her these, though. We didn't give these to her. Somebody else did.
This is a no. This is the worst flavor that I have tried today. This is the worst one.
You gonna try
this
it with
is
milk?
water. I'm gonna try it with milk, but I'm very
Are
scared
you?
now. Yeah, I'm committed. I told him I was gonna try every single one, and you know, if I was on the other side of this, if I was a Beachbody person and I would say, wow, they're not being fair, she didn't mix it up right. Well, I didn't because I messed this up, but it also separates immediately. So
They're going to tell you that you didn't add the right things into it. Like you needed to try it with like a half a banana or coffee or whatever. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
I'll
drop the spinach in every day. Do the boomerang.
2 cups of spinach.
Yeah. I'll do that when you stop telling me that I can give up my Starbucks drink for this, because again, I don't have to add bananas to my coffee drink at Starbucks. I don't have to add special syrups additionally on top of what I already get from them. It comes out good from the store. This should come out good from the packet. I'm just saying that.
The best recipe is made by Melissa McAllister.
Yeah.
Because she does keto. So this is how she taught us to make it in our secret group. You get 12 ounces of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. You get your Shakeology, a half of a banana. If you're gonna, actually, I don't think I even used a banana because it was too many carbs.
Yeah, half a banana will put you over.
Peanut butter powder, not real peanut butter, but peanut butter powder, and like 2 to 4 ounces of heavy whipping cream.
Oh boy,
that doesn't makes anything taste better.
It was really
heavy.
good.
Yeah, heavy whipping cream will mask anything. I would kill for some heavy whipping cream right now.
But keep in mind, did you hear what I had to switch though? I couldn't eat the banana. I couldn't have any fruit.
Oh,
because we were basically doing keto.
Yeah.
So somebody sent me this as we were talking about supplements. It was a response from Carly on one of his posts about first things, last things, about why all of the supplements in addition to Shakeology. Each supplement has a bit of a different of an application. His grammar is atrocious. First thing is like shooting an arrow at a bullseye to get right at mental clarity, cognition, nootropic, immune health, and stress defense. Shakeology is more like a potent formula supplement that works more like food: protein, fiber, phytonutrients, prebiotic, and probiotics. I know it seems like a lot, but these things are helping us cope with a more stressful world and food which doesn't have the same nutritional value as it used to, which has been debunked numerous times. So when they tell you that our soil is depleted and our food doesn't have the same nutrient levels as it did, 50 years ago, that's not true at all. I hope you find what makes you feel best, not what I say or any coach says, but what you feel. That's why you can try it and get your money back if it doesn't help you.
DeeCee wants her money back.
Yeah, I want my taste buds are gonna mutiny or something.
Carl's muscles are depleted. His push-ups look a hell of a lot better than Autumn's the other morning.
Oh yeah. Man, that cycle in strength was so bad. It was
Aren't
so
you guys are you guys gonna look at it? Are you guys gonna do it together?
Yeah, Amber,
No.
we need to do that.
Yeah, whenever
Amber,
Jen's ready, I know she's been waiting to get the AC fixed. So
Yeah, people are also wanting Amber you to react to that Claude girl or whatever her name is with the Scientology girl with the caption.
We're gonna have
Is
to
she in Scientology?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're Scientologists. Yeah,
We're gonna have to do that one on
Oh,
a.
it's like the Venn diagram trifecta: anti-vax, Trump supporter, MLMer.
I think
Scientologist, cult in every aspect.
That
of
one's
her.
gonna need all kinds of disclaimers because she is.
Wait. Christine just said my husband was laid off last week. He worked for Beachbody Corporate for OpenFit. It's okay. They gave him a 6-month notice. We'll miss Carl crying on Zoom, though. He was we need more elaboration on the Carl crying on Zoom.
Yes.
Do we have recordings? Because that would be awesome.
Christine, I'm really sorry that your husband was laid off, though. That does suck.
I'm glad they
really
gave him
sucks.
6 months notice. Because there were
Yeah.
some people that didn't
I
get
feel so bad for the open fit people, and I just got another message. I think we were all on it. That the Beachbody subreddit right now is going awful with people freaking out, especially the open fit people moving over to Beachbody, and they're just bashing on the Beachbody subreddit.
It's Beachbody
Well,
workout.
it's funny because on the workout that Carl did with Autumn on Monday, he made sure to thank the open fit people who were still there with them, and he was laying it on pretty thick. And then there was someone in the podcast who held up a sign that said, "We love open fit." And so it was like they were really trying to say, like, don't go anywhere, please. It looks a little desperate.
Oh,
wow.
So he was one of the 4 people that got to stay, or did he was and help with the merger?
They laid off everyone in OpenFit 6 months ago and kept 4 people to help with the merge. My
So
husband
he
was
stayed and
thankfully
helped
one
with
of
the
them.
merger. The company is going down. That's all I can say.
Okay, here's another one. Do you guys know Michelle Ayers? Right, she's the therapy after MLM. So she sent one. She did it too, and she said, just so you know, you're going to see your coach. Name is Jared, but don't worry, I'm your coach, and that's just a branch of my business. And so she sent it over and was like, yeah, you can share this because we all did it.
Yep. Which I did. I sent an email, saying like, look, this is happening, and you need to keep an eye on that after the Haley thing went down. And I was like, look, I went into it. I sent a link. I sent a couple of links for YouTube for them to watch. Like, you need to watch this. Like, these are coaches. They're current coaches. This is only a year old. You think they stopped now? So it's like, I'm like, I have your email now. You're going to keep hearing from me every week.
So Christine's husband he got to stay for 6 months, but he was officially laid off last week.
Wow. I'm sorry, Christine.
I'm so sorry.
Hopefully he's been able to find something else.
Yeah. And something much
better company.
Yeah.
Well, and the mixed bike sales aren't going well because look at this whole Tour de Pants thing and the trying to, if you sell one of like 1,000 coaches that sell a bike this month, you get the bike shirt or whatever.
No, they changed it.
How are we ever motivated by that shit?
He changed it, and it's now anybody who sells a mixed bike.
Oh,
do you want to hear? Are you okay? Are you
Oh.
okay, DeeCee? You took a drink.
It is the worst flavor I've ever tried. Yeah. And I know everyone has different flavor, like they taste different stuff. I did get a good, it's very creamy. I had to mix it for a long time. So I can imagine if you were trying to shake this up in a shaker bottle, it will never combine because I had to mix this one up for almost a minute on my blender. And so the texture's much better, but it still tastes chalky, and you still feel a chalky like coating on your tongue after drinking it.
Multi-bike.
They're gonna give Moldy leggings away with the bikes.
Tour de Pants is happening next month. It's for their body rides on the bike. It's 30 days of rides, and it's
basically like Peloton's Pelofondo, where
Can
you
somebody
do
please-
so many miles in a certain amount of time.
Can somebody explain to me why it's called Tour de Pants?
Because
Sure.
it's funny because Carl thinks
It's a play off of Tour de France.
Tour de France. Yeah.
Oh, that's legit the name. We didn't make it up.
You didn't make it up.
No, that's not
No,
a
no. It's all
Cheryl
Carl.
thought that we were ragging on him for no reason, and it's Carl. Carl is the reason that's called Tour de Pants.
He announced it at Summit.
Yeah,
See,
he
I
did
was
post
on a-
today.
I
He
was
did
on a
post
work
today with
trip.
his pants. Yeah.
Okay,
so here's
Cheryl can't even believe it because she's in marketing classes and she can't even believe that's the actual name.
Okay, so ladies, I want to tell you why I think he is not doing the 1,000 number. Because if he says 1,000, then he has to actually say how many are left or how many are going out.
Yeah.
If he just says everyone gets one, then he doesn't have to say anything.
Yeah.
Because and if 1,000 don't get sold, they only sell like 200. That's not going to look good with the investors.
Oh yeah. Do y'all have any access to that quarterly call?
I'm sure we could find.
I'm sure we could get it.
I'm sure
we can get
it. Yeah.
Yeah, if this
We
is the
got
bat
super
signal
surprised
being
everyone.
sent out, the
Bat
beach body
signal.
signal.
Because
yeah,
that
if
would be a great call to add to Snark Week as well.
That's on
Yes.
Monday, right?
It's
We
on
need
Monday.
it.
Monday or Tuesday.
If y'all are listening to this and you follow Cheryl or Amber or Amy or Jen and you
Or
like
DeeCee.
them, well,
Or
I know, but y'all have been leading the charge. I'm just dead weight.
Where's our
except
Reddit?
for
Where's our
like
Reddit
content.
people at?
Yeah, the
Spread
Reddit
word on
people.
Reddit.
If y'all have access to that call, please, we will keep you anonymous. Or if you want credit, we don't care. Let us know. We would love to highlight it.
Stephanie, we're planning an anti-beach body retreat.
Yes.
We're calling it Snark Week, Beachbody Snark Week. And if you haven't
Yeah.
seen the
Really?
graphic that DeeCee came up with the shark
Yep.
coming up to chomp on
It's
Carl.
amazing.
It's
Yeah, we're
fantastic.
dropping Autumn's poster tomorrow morning, so you'll just have to be wait for that. And since Tour de Pants got posted today, I'm moving up Carl's little maybe R-rated movie cover for that. So we're doing that too. Sorry, I'm a bad influence. Don't
I
follow
don't
me.
believe it. She
All
said,
right.
"Don't unfollow me. Don't unsubscribe, please."
Oh my gosh, you guys! He just released. Did you guys see an hour ago? He put up a video trailer.
Oh no, let's watch it. Hold on. Let me exit out of
It's
this.
on
Remove.
Carl's Instagram.
Okay, I'll pull it up. Hold on. He hasn't blocked me
Oh.
yet. Remove.
I don't think he blocks anybody. Or any of you blocked from him?
No, apparently
I'm not.
Okay, let me go
Surprisingly.
over here.
I told everybody that has been sharing and tagging me in their compliance posts about stacking. When you tag Carl in those two,
Yeah.
like
Whoops. Sorry, that was the video. Let me mute that. I'm just gonna do it on my phone because it's easier. Come on.
She said, "Come on, come on."
All right. And share screen.
Dave said, "I could just imagine Carl looking at himself in the mirror. Tour de Pants, nailed it."
Yep.
Nailed it.
I really thought you guys made it up.
No, as a marketing person, I can't believe they went with that. I honestly cannot. I
Me
am
neither.
shocked. I'm so
I think
shocked.
it just goes to show, though, how much control he has because nobody was willing to say.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, hold on.
oh boy.
It's so hold on. Let's see. Why can't I share this? You can see it on my end. Let's see.
just gotta chill. Maybe that's
Yeah.
preparing
Nobody
for what's to
nobody
come.
blink. I wonder. Normally I don't have issues, but oh, I do. I'm lying. Okay. Carl.
Coral.
Oh my god.
Coral.
Let me just.
My mom's dog is named Carl.
Oh no.
Tour de France sounds like the X-rated parody of Tour de France. Yes, it does.
Yep. All right. I think I'm sharing my audio. Hold on. Oh god. I did this last time. Share audio. Share. Add to stream. Okay. Oh, I'm muted. Oh.
Not the Tour de France. This
That's
is the
the
Tour de
logo?
France.
Come on.
Autumn Calabrese. Justin Flexen. Jared Sklar and Jenny Halshin are hosting a 3-week campaign to challenge anybody who has a pair of pants that just hang abandoned in the closet, those pants that they just fit a little too tight. This year, pulled out the pants, put them on. Nope. I'm pulling these out, and I'm going to hang them by my bike, and they're going to be my Tour de France pants. For 3 weeks, starting September 5th, we're going to do 5 rides a week for those 3 weeks and see if I can fit into those pants again by the end of September. It's Tour de France starting September 5th.
Hey, Amber, did you see Autumn's form?
The worst.
Jennifer
the most
Jacobs
toxic.
in that, and she's like the real deal, like cycle instructor, and she's not included in that.
Nope.
No.
Cheryl, why don't you give us your thoughts on this logo?
I'm offended.
Well, first of all, it looks like a 2-year-old made it from
Yeah,
Canva.
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah. Their marketing department is really struggling. It must have been part of the layoffs. No offense.
I don't know why, but
like literally, that's crazy.
I think of The Simpsons.
No, that's literally. It looks like it's done by a 5-year-old learning how to do Canva.
Yeah,
it
like
reminds me of The Simpsons logo.
But seriously though, it almost feels at this point like he is intentionally tanking the business. He has a spin instructor, an actual one, right? That he's not using.
Who's been doing it for years, not before Dom was born, right? Like did it way 14 years ago.
So why is he making these choices? Like it doesn't make any logical sense.
So I think what it is it's what Carl says goes, because there is no marketing company in the world that is going to look at that logo and say, yep, that's it. That's the best one we got.
And then they're going to make that advertisement for him. And then you probably like, you have a little pair of pants hopping around the screen. I mean,
something.
I don't know. I don't get it. And it's like, you could have played off of the Tour de France logo. You could have done so many other things that actually look like you're not trying to short your stock from your own company where you own most of the shares. That's what this looks like, because, and that's my opinion. It's like, how can you be making all these bad decisions? I don't understand.
I almost spit out my water, Dave. Thank you for that.
Oh no,
Amber wants to pay back.
Yes, Megan, life is so much better with Peloton. Yes.
Yeah, Peloton's incredible. Peloton is incredible. All right.
Okay, you guys, I gotta go make dinner and stuff. So
bye. Thanks for joining us.
See you later.
You look beautiful.
Do you guys want to stay on and do the one other video? I think
Yes.
Lindsay, yes.
It's less than 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I still have it pulled up, and I'm gonna prepare.
DeeCee, have you tried all of the Shakeology?
Yes, I have, and I
think you should shake up some Energize.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake up some Energize. Unfortunately,
what time is it where you're at?
6:37, and I've already am having like stomach trouble from just the sips that I've taken.
You may want to wait until tomorrow morning to take the Energize.
Maybe we do it on. I'll do it on live on Instagram tomorrow morning.
Do an Energize live dance. We can send her some of ours.
Oh, geez.
I never did those.
I know Amy did.
Drink the Energize.
I did them, and I will have to look and see. I don't think I saved any.
Oh, they're on my TikTok. If anybody ever wants to see Cheryl as a boss, Beachbody Hind, go to my TikTok all the way back.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I'll stream from my computer to Instagram Live, and I'll have you in the background as I'm trying Energize. It'll be a whole moment. Yeah, I love it. I'm committed to it now. Oh, my phone. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Why don't you know? Take it slow. Work it hard and take it far. Why don't you know?
Placing your spouse in your Beachbody biz. Great.
All right, today I'm going to talk to you about spouses and why I believe
This is the one I was sent.
To take advantage of some perks that Beachbody has by playing your graphical genealogy correctly. Yes, I know it's super complicated and it sounds like a foreign language at first.
Quick question: is she still in Beachbody?
Oh yeah, it's interesting though. She didn't go to Summit. She doesn't interact or do a lot because she is so high up. She just rides the commission train.
Wow.
But she has started sharing.
She
the
has
workouts and lift more since Summit.
It has.
I wonder.
She's another one that has.
She knows what's coming down.
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah, y'all were saying something's coming down the pipeline that's kind of scaring the coaches, and I think it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen.
Trust me, I used to be where you are, so I'm going to help you try to understand where the best placement will be for your spouse, considering your current circumstances, so that you can make the best possible decision to bank on it the best way possible. So here we go. All right, so I have a question for you. Are you a strong retailer or are you a stronger recruiter? Now, if you're strong in both, I want you to go with the retailer side. If you're strong in neither, I want you to go with the recruiter side. So we're going to get going, and I'm going to explain why those two are going to be different. All right, if you're a strong retailer or you're strong in both, what I'm going to have you do is place your husband or spouse on your weak leg. This is the leg that you do not have coaches placed on from people above you. So if you see this little document right here, I have you.
Yes.
And then there's people under you.
Yep.
These are people that other coaches from above, there are coaches above you who have signed up previously. As they sign up coaches, they have two choices of where they put them. On their weak leg or underneath you on their strong leg. So you will automatically have volume placed on your strong leg. You will not automatically have people placed underneath your weak leg. And now for you, this could be your left leg or your right leg, depending on where you're placed in your sponsor's downline. But for this example, we're going to say that the person's left leg is their weak leg. Because you said that you're a strong retailer, we are actually going to have your husband placed on your weak leg. Why? Because what I'm going to have you do is once you have hit Success Club 5 in your own personal account, I'm going to have you run all of your sales through your husband's account.
Is that legal? I'm sorry. I'm going to pause. I'm just like,
No.
My question.
What she's explaining is what I did, because this is what I was saying. This is exactly what I did.
So other people are doing it too.
At the beginning, she's telling these people, I was where you were at. She was never where any of these people were at because she is the tippy top. She never had anybody above her.
Wow. So is she ever in the top 10 coaches for Summit or whatever it's called?
She was a really long time ago. Quite a while ago she was. But then why? So she's another one. And all of these coaches, what they are doing, the top coaches, they are all teaching other people how to do network marketing. So they either come up with a marketing class. She has an eyelash, fake eyelash business.
What?
She
There-
also has Airbnbs, and she has an Airbnb house in Florida where all the Huns rent and they do their retreats there.
Wow. Oh, okay. 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 Wow. I'm just going to keep playing it because I have too many thoughts.
This is because not only will you still earn the commission off of the sales, so 25% commission from the sale, you'll also earn what's called team bonuses through your husband's account because he's considered one of your coaches. So once you've reached emerald rank and your husband is on your weak leg, you will earn a team bonus for every sale or purchase that goes through his account or any subsequent coach put underneath him on your weak side. So the big benefit to having your spouse placed on your weak leg if you are a strong retailer is that not only can you run your own sales through their account and earn team bonuses off your sales, meaning that instead of a $30 commission off of Shakeology, you would almost earn $44 as an emerald and $48 on a Shakeology order if you're a diamond because of the team bonus that is basically produced from a Shakeology order. You earn a team bonus when you have 100 in volume on one side, your weak side, and 200 on the other. Because most of you should have a strong leg built for you if you're on our team, all you'll have to do is earn 100 in volume on your weak side to earn $14. And that might sound like it would take a lot of times to earn money making it that way, but let me tell you, that is thousands and thousands of dollars a week for me now. So this is serious business. If I can help you make money quicker, I'm going to do so. The
FTC, where are you at? What the heck? Again, and if I'm offending people who are watching this who find it because of hate or whatever, that they're like, who are these people snarking on Beachbody? The rules are important. They're put in place to protect the consumer. And if you're bypassing those rules, it doesn't matter if you have good intentions. The rules matter because it's to protect someone else. And if you're manipulating them for personal profit, I have an issue with that. And I think that Jen and Cheryl and Amy and Amber have an issue with that too. And it's like, okay, run your business, follow the rules. I haven't seen one multi-level marketer stay compliant with the FTC, stay compliant with the FDA, follow the own contract that they signed with their multi-level marketing company. Where are those people being successful who are at the top? I haven't found one. If you know them, send me a DM. That's great. I'd love to find them, but I haven't seen them yet, and that's an issue.
One of the things that she doesn't say the quiet part out loud in this video is that also when your husband, she's double dipping on the commissions.
Yep.
I believe she says that.
Oh,
under the recruiting side.
Okay.
She might say that. Yeah. Oh, I am so sorry. That is so much money. Well, and that's the interesting thing is the way that they are doing this with the whole stacking, that is what makes it a pyramid scheme. So when we talk about like, no, this is a pyramid scheme, this is why. Yep. This is why. Because they are manipulating the system to make money, and they are showing on the daily that the money comes from recruiting, not from commission. It's never been retail.
Yep.
other benefit is once you get your husband to Emerald, he actually qualifies for leads too. So you can not only earn customer leads and Shakeology leads through your business, but you can also earn them through his. So if you're hitting Success Club 5 in your first business center and transferring everything else to him, if he's hitting Success Club 5 and is an Emerald as well, you guys could be getting double the leads every single month. That's free money in your wallet. Now, let's say you consider yourself more of a recruiter or weak in both areas as of right now. What I would suggest is that you place your husband or wife on your strong leg, the leg that gets coaches placed under it from people in your upline. So your husband or wife would go to the very far bottom spot that is open on your strong leg. What you would then do is when you go to reach certain ranks, let's say Emerald, you need a coach on each leg. Then ruby, you need an emerald on each leg plus another coach. Instead of just placing those coaches under here, you will actually place them on your husband's weak leg over here. Because what's going to happen is your husband or wife is going to end up getting those same new coaches placed under them that you do from the people above you. And so one of their legs will be built for them. If you then start placing all the coaches that you sign up and need on your strong leg under your spouse's weak leg, what will happen is all of the volume that they produce through their own purchases or through the sales of their customers, your husband or wife will then get team bonus cycles off of those purchases and sales. So not only will you now have the coaches that you need for your strong leg in order to hit certain ranks, but your husband or wife will be earning team bonuses off of those coaches' sales and purchases. Now, building this way has the same advantage when it comes to leads. You're able to get your spouse to Emerald and start getting them the Emerald leads, and you're also able to put sales under them to make them hit Success Club, meaning you guys as a team are going to make double the amount of leads, which is double the amount of free money in your pocket. So don't worry about that. That's not a decision you have to make. The biggest decision is whether or not you are a strong retailer. Or if you don't feel you're going to be signing up a lot of coaches, it helps placing them on your strong leg because they're going to have one of their legs built for them from people in your upline.
So if I'm listening to this and let's say I'm thinking about being a Beachbody coach, or I would get excited that she makes it seem like I'm going to be getting one whole leg built for me.
Correct.
But if you're on the weak leg, you're screwed.
Correct.
If you luck out and you get on the strong leg, that's one thing. So you have that outer leg being built. And so people in the chat or people in the replay, don't get caught in the weeds. The bigger issue, the bigger picture here is, if I'm listening to this, and again, Cheryl or Jen and Amy can speak more to this, but as someone who hasn't been in it, it sounds, wow, if I sign up with a coach who's doing all this, I'm going to have a lot of help. And that's not always the case. And even if you do have a lot of help, that doesn't mean you're going to get to her high up position.
The thing is that they say that you're going to have help, but you never really do have help. You just have watch this video, do this, watch this, join this power hour, do this, and you just keep spinning your,
you'll be fine.
Well, and keep in mind, the hardest part for me too was that this whole like adjusting which leg people are on. You have, I think it's 3 business days to do that, and then they are set.
Yep.
So I didn't know at 3 days in to ask what leg I was on and to get moved to a strong leg.
Yeah, I don't know what leg I was on.
I mean, you guys are there's people in the comments right now that are so confused by this. Look, I was in it for 8 years, and literally the first person that's actually kind of making it make sense is Amy to me. And that was my whole 8 years. I was just like, put them in, sign them up.
Well, you remember in the back office, it would automate it for you.
Yeah.
And I was so confused. I was like, I'm just gonna whatever comes up, comes up.
And Jen became a diamond.
Now keep in mind, once you are like 5,
I must have been on a strong leg. I don't know.
Once you are like 5-star, they have someone at corporate, his name is Doug Moss, who helps them place their legs to maximize
their income.
So he helps them. The ones who truly need to maximize their income get nothing. We get sent these videos and we're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
This was the video I was sent.
Yeah, and it's probably the video being sent to a lot of other people. So again, the repercussions of someone offering this kind of advice that is hit or miss, whether it's legal or not in terms of the contract, does it meet the standards of the contract with Beachbody? It's getting spread around because you see a very successful person doing this, and then you have all these other coaches who are wanting to be successful too, and so it spreads like wildfire. Just want to clear something up. I agree. Cheryl was able to comment on it, but I do want to stay away from commenting on people's looks. If we, that's just my corner of the internet. I feel a little sick from the Shakeology, so I wasn't really paying attention to the chat. So appreciate everyone's enthusiasm about participating in a way that is cool for what we do over here. And I know not everyone's the same on the internet, but that's just what we're doing over here. And I really appreciate everyone supporting that because it's something I agree with and something that normally I would have paid attention to. But Shakeology got me, so.
You got you. Okay,
Oh.
Getting you for about 24 hours.
Dear God. Did you see what y'all see my little sick emoji next to my name on this one? I need to change it when I start feeling good. It's like 24 hours. Gross out.
You literally took a lot of shots of Shakeology.
Yeah. And the aftertaste is, if you can imagine, if you're thinking it can't be that bad, it can. And if you're saying, wow, I don't mind spending this much on Shakeology and I'm gonna put peanut butter in it and I'm gonna put a banana in it and I'm gonna put whatever else to make it taste good. It's like, it's a $10 smoothie and you could just go to Smoothie King and support a local business. I don't know what to tell, you know what I mean? It's fine.
Just make sure it's not an Herbalife shop.
Yeah, make sure it's not an Herbalife shop. Yeah. Oh, geez. That would be so bad. MLM hopping. Ugh.
Yeah.
All you're going to do is find a few people to place on their weak leg. And if one of those people, all it takes is one, decides to grow and build a team, every coach that they enroll is also under your spouse's weak leg, which means cha-ching, more team bonuses for you guys. It's all up to what your strengths are. So think about it, talk it over with maybe your upline, and find out what the best option is for you. You really can't go wrong here. The only way you could go wrong is by not signing up your spouse. There's a lot of opportunity with this. So I hope this helped clear up some things, made you think a little bit. It wasn't too foreign for you. Graphical genealogy is never an easy subject. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, and I will see you at the next training.
When was this made? In like 1993? I don't know.
Hers was quite a while ago.
Can I just respond real quick? You all, I understand that, you see stuff and they pick on us and they pick on the trolls. Like this is in response to Dave's comment. I get that, right? Like the Huns are going to pick on every single one of us, and the only thing that they can pick on is going to be a physical appearance or, say that we need to join them so that we can lose weight or whatnot. Right. But the thing is that we don't want to stoop like that because of the fact that we are better than that. And we know what we're doing and what we're saying and what we're sharing is truth. And the only way that they can try to dumb us down or make us look like we don't matter is if they come after your appearances or whatever. So I get it, after seeing a video this morning from a Hun or getting mad, I get it, right? But don't let them take you to places that you shouldn't go.
Yeah.
Be the bigger person.
So she did this video 8 years ago.
Wow.
And so this is because she's been in so long. The interesting thing, and I don't think I even included this or sent it over, but if you go on YouTube and you talk and you just type in Beachbody Coach spouse, there's a lot of videos up there.
Tons. Yeah.
So, while we're talking about real quick about bullying and appearances and that, Claude shared something in her stories today, quadrupling down on her BS.
Yeah, we're
lashing out at shit that triggers you is weak as fuck. Everybody is so trigger happy these days. Everything hurts people's feelings. Can't say anything truthfully anymore. Got to sugarcoat everything with layers. And that's why the quality of most people is so low. Liabilities. I said what I said. This is what gets me. Take responsibility for the shit that triggers you and ask why. Why is it triggering me? Everything triggers you. There's a chance to take a deep fucking look at yourself. Not act like a 13-year-old little girl and lash out and attack and bully because you can't handle looking at your own weakness and admitting that you need work.
Wow.
collecting bullets, put your fucking gun down, take a look at you and get to work. I really think she needs to read that over herself like 50 million times because she's talking about herself.
I have no words for her. And I think the interesting thing is like she was not a Beachbody coach, but she was super close with Autumn. Her husband is in all of Autumn's things. Her husband was Cupcake. Everyone who does Beachbody knows Cupcake. And then she was in Autumn's 21 days real time. So it's interesting because it's like, she wasn't in Beachbody, but they all have ties to each other. It's crazy.
It was very interesting reading her her caption, and you go through and you read it and she's being so direct and so I don't know what the right word is. I would say offensive to people, hateful in terms of saying if you are outside of my expectation of what health looks like, you're a disgusting person. And I'm my camera. But I'm gonna fix it. But it just was. And then at the very end, she was like, "I love you." You cannot put a blanket "I love you" at the end of something like
I
that.
love you at the end of almost all of her posts.
Oh,
almost all of them, all of the rants. I love you at the end. Like, wow, no, you don't. And, I come from a place of compassion. This is not compassion at all.
No. She went to Modere. So she does her health stuff through Modere, and then she left Lime Life
and she's at Bellamy
and went to Bellamy. Yeah. So a whole video needs to be made on that one because that one.
I can't touch that one without being angry.
I'm still angry.
Yeah.
I
don't think I could say
buy the bag.
I would probably get kicked off of YouTube or because of all the explicits that I have to say to that woman.
No, you can't though, because if we do that, then we're weak.
Was it bad?
We just have to take it and listen to her.
Oh,
I don't think it had anything to do with Beachbody or bad. I haven't heard any bad blood. But it's you could go down a rabbit hole with them. Like they've got a whole lot that is
they have their own choreography thing going on through a whole talent agency, and it's just not necessarily needed Beachbody, but
no,
they're pieces.
Or maybe Autumn didn't help them like she helped all the other people that have been in her casts for their business.
Because we can do a whole video too on that, like nepotism and inbreeding. Like it's what happens.
Yeah.
The people who were lucky enough, especially to be friends with like Chalene Johnson, forget it. Like they're all at the top. They were in her videos. They were her instructors. They all came under, and they are the ones that you're hearing about now. Your Julie Voorhees, Melissa McAllister, Christine Dwyer, like Janelle Summers. They all came up through Shalene's company.
Mm-hmm.
And so they all got in super early, which is why she still talks pretty favorably about multi-level marketing.
Because her sister's the toppity top.
Wow.
Top.
Yeah.
And all of her friends, like her friends that she and a lot of them that were in the videos as well, they are still in the company, but they do nothing with it. They just get the checks.
Yeah.
Which they're starting, like with Lindsay, they're starting to talk about it again, because you know that Carl has given the people at the very top the heads up. This is what's coming down. This is the structure that's changing to. Either you're going to be, he said it in his summit speech, you're either going to be a builder or you're not. You're a teampreneur or you're not. There's not going to be a preferred customer anymore. They're going to an affiliate link.
They have to. I don't think that they can.
And especially with all this stuff coming out now, they're going to an affiliate link.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it'd be like, okay, we don't even care who you are and where you're building. Like, it's affiliate. It's interesting. So
no, Shalene is not under contract with Beachbody, and she sold the rights to all of the workouts.
Yeah, and what she did as well is she had a company where she would license group fitness instructors. It was called Powder Blue, and like it just got too much for her, so she sold that company to Beachbody. And so all of those instructors then went to Team Beachbody, or not Team Beachbody, sorry, Beachbody Live. So there were two different things. So they could be an instructor with Beachbody Live and be a coach with Team Beachbody, right? They were two separate things. But so Shalene was interacting on a lot of different levels. But yeah, she sold that company to them. So chicken. Ooh, I want a chicken chalupa.
Me too. And I just
I'm gonna have to wait a few hours before I eat anything because I still have a very bad taste in my mouth and like, yeah. I just.
Well, can we answer just like one question? Then we probably all need. We've been on here forever.
Yeah.
Why affiliate links? So maybe each of us can give our opinion. So for me, my opinion for affiliate links, if you truly look at how much money they are paying out, they're paying it out on the recruiting and the bonuses to the people for their downlines and their volumes and stuff. So there are a lot of people who are getting checks who are not doing anything.
Nothing.
And I think they're doing nothing. And you also have people, there are quite a few people who are like, I really like the workouts, but I don't want to have to shill Shakeology, but I will post my workout because I love it. And that's when you get an affiliate link. And if somebody orders, then you get paid. I have zero problem with an affiliate link.
No, honestly, if I would have had an affiliate link, I probably would have done that for most of my 8 years as a Beachbody coach because I loved the workouts until like the most recent ones, right? But I would have loved. I mean, the only reason I became a coach is because I was sending money to my coach with all of the referrals.
Yeah.
That's it. So I was like, why don't I just go ahead and just make money?
Yep. Yeah. It's the move to affiliate links. They're paying out a lot of money to a lot of people who are not actively working the business. They're
doing anything.
Sitting back, getting those cycle bonuses, and with the way their stock has gone,
they need to free up money, I think.
I think that they only have like a year's worth of cash.
Yeah, but
they don't even have a full year.
No,
you also have to think about this, like since they've went public, they have these people that are now setting in because of all of this, right? And their stock and these investors. And they probably brought that up. Like, well, what is Janelle Summers doing? When's the last time she posted about Beachbody? Right? When's the last time she recruited?
She's an interesting one because and from what I have heard, people that have been in my DMs have said that she's actually like super nice and is helpful.
That's a certified trainer.
Yeah, she was one of Shalene's main trainers, and she also did all the music licensing for Powder Blue.
Well, and that's what I mean. I just used her as an example, not to throw shade at her, but I'm just saying, like, when's the last time she hosted a What Is Coaching call, or or when's the last time Lindsay Matway hosted a What Is Coaching call?
Or have you ever heard the name Monica Gray?
Yeah, I have, but I know that
she doesn't
do anything.
Stephanie, I will never go back ever. I will never coach fat loss ever.
No, absolutely not.
Ever.
If Beachbody is moving to a strictly affiliate program, I think it's about them freeing up cash because they're not going to change the prices of Shakeology. So now if they go straight to affiliates, all of a sudden they don't have to pay 6, 12, however many levels down from a product. They just get to give one commission out from a coach selling Shakeology, and they get to keep the rest. So it would change the percentages of the company gets to keep.
The interesting thing though, I think I saw something or read something that like 70% of the revenue comes from Shakeology because all of these coaches are on auto ship. If they go to an affiliate link, I don't know if they'll stay on auto ship because you have to be you have to hit a certain PV level to be bonus to qualify for your
Well, I
side
think
commission.
that's too why they have raised the prices on all the other supplements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the prices.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And again, if you have access to that call, or if you maybe are unhappy with Beachbody and are thinking, you are on the corporate side and you can record it and send it to us, we would love that. And I'm just
We
going
will
to
keep
ask.
you anonymous.
We'll keep you anonymous. So yeah, if you have that, we'd love access to it. Snark Week is going to be on the 15th, I think. I'm starting on Monday, and it's going to be good. You can submit videos on the link in my profile. You don't have to have a Google account. You don't have to have a Dropbox account. You can just drag and drop and upload an actual file. I'm getting a lot of submissions, so if you could help me out and like upload it yourself, that would be great. But
Hey, if you don't want to send them to DeeCee, like if she's got too many submissions, send them to us in our DMs and we'll help out.
Yeah.
Right. Or just let us know and we'll walk you through
One
it.
of Melanie's latest calls, do we have access to that? I want to see that.
Yeah, if anyone has access to that, that would be super interesting. I have a couple of Melanie's recent calls that I haven't had a chance to look at, but I don't have one that's Megan, if you have any info, hit me up.
I have Emily Faber's most recent What is Coaching call. That was interesting.
Bestie bonus.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, and that's the other thing. Make sure and help us. Like if there are things, because we're a very small group. I don't have a daytime job other than keeping my kids alive, which is hard most days. But we all we're not getting paid to do this. I don't know why people think that. We're not getting paid to do this. We're doing this because we're upset about the way that they have screwed over thousands and thousands of people.
And are continuing to. They're left unchecked. They are continuing to take advantage of people for personal profit. And that's, and it would be one thing if they were doing it because they were mean people and they were just got off on just being mean to people. That's not it. They are manipulating people to make more money. And that is one of the big issues for me. And their products taste like crap. But again, mostly it's coaches taking advantage of other people by nature of the compensation plan. That is the compensation plan is the issue. So,
yep.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching me gag on YouTube Live. You've been incredible. Thank you for Cheryl and Amy and Jen and Amber for putting up with me. I really appreciate your support and cheering me on so I can just take one more sip. I'm sure we're going to be back for Snark Week, and we'll probably do some other things as well. If you don't already follow them, I have them linked in the... Yeah, I'm gonna try to energize in the morning. My stomach.
Yeah, I'll send you a dance that you can mock. Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Y'all are incredible.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Guys.
Bye.